Good evening to those listening and viewing on the various platforms. We are down the last stretch for victory for Team Unity. But as I told the people, the good people of constituency number 4 today, the game is not over until the last ball is bowled. And so we need not get complacent, but we have to understand that we continue to work and work and work and work over the last 8 days as we seal the victory for Team Unity. And as we go the length and breadth of my constituency, and I believe it is the same for all the other constituencies, what the people are saying is that Team Unity deserves another term. And they're saying that we deserve another term because they've seen the performance of a Team Unity government. And when I look at those from the other side who have led the country for 20 years, and at this juncture in 2020 want to come again. And imagine a couple of weeks ago, they were up and down saying that we want to call the election in August because we want to hang on to power and we must bring on the election. Remember that? Up and down about we must bring on the election. I mean, as a matter of fact, they went so far as they bring out a bell. When we told them it's only one man could ring the bell in the country, it's our Prime Minister. And now we call election. What are they saying? Hold it off. Put it off. They ain't ready for the election. But tell them we ready. The people ready. And come June the 5th is licks, licks, and more licks. I ain't see it, but I hear today they kept bring something called injunction. But I want to tell you, injunction or no injunction is licks they're getting. And I want to tell you that that's just a red herring, you know. And it is a red herring because look at what happened in East Barnsley today. All along this island. Imagine a couple of years ago, Sean and I happened to have a U.S. passport, and we had it long time, Sean. Long time. And they make a whole heap of noise. Sean and I went to Barbados since they making noise. We came back from Barbados. We went to OTI. We had a press conference. And we say, we're done with this U.S. thing because we want to serve our country. But we didn't do just that. We came back and we held up our certificate of renunciation. Anybody show you that today, Patches? But we ain't see anything. But I want to say to you, Patches ain't waiting for that, you know. Because whether they bring it, they don't bring it, they run or they don't run, Patches in number 1 all the way. I have been proud to be a part of this government. Proud to be a part of this government because this government is a government that is working tirelessly for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. And I am certain that the people will on June the 5th again repose their trust and their confidence in this government to continue the progress and the upward movement and the economic development of the country for the next 5 years. And Prime Minister, you know we have bigger and better plans for the next 5 years. I am not going to give them out tonight because in due course we are going to unveil them. But what we should tell the people is that do not forget where we have come from. Because sometimes we forget, We came from the point when we were having 30 murders and 33 murders a year. Where are we now? We came from a point where we had $117 million debt to the IMF. Where we are now, we paid off that. We came from a point where the debt to the GDP ratio was way out of whack. Where are we now? The best in the region. The best in the region. And these things don't come easily. They have come by dint and hard work of your team unity government. That is how we have gotten it. This is not by chance. Look at the roads in the country. Look at what is happening. Look at a brand new cruise pier. Look at the old road bay. Look at the fisheries development. Look at East Bastay bus terminal. Look at the West Bastay bus terminal. Look at the ferry terminal. I mean, you hear things? You hear things? I mean, come on. Record after record in tourism. Both cruise and stay over. Education, the best in the region. But what are we going to? What are you going to give up that to? And I want those who are listening to me, just think about this. Because we are here working for the entire country. Entire country. We're not here working for no individual person. When we come to you, we say to you, has the country progressed over the last 5 years? If the answer is yes, give it to Team Unity. It is not that you ain't get a house, or you ain't get this, or you ain't get that. That is not the issue, because your time will come. What we are saying to you that the country is better off in 2020 than it was in 2015. That's the issue. And I want to say to you also that when we came to you in 2015, we came to you and said we would do certain things. And you must mark us. So you go back and say to us, did you do this? Did you do that? And if we have done what we say we would have done, then you mark us correct and you say, Team Unity again. Yesterday I was on the campaign trail. Yesterday I was on the campaign trail. And I went to what people do call a traditional labor house. And I've been telling people all along that the young people today are really different from what they were 20, 30, 40 years ago. And I went to this house, traditional labor house. And I sat down with 6 young people from that house. And you know what they said to me? They said to me, Linsday, you know this house is traditionally labor. I said, yes, I understand that. But I have not come to you on that basis. I've come to you as an individual, a citizen of the country, seeking your endorsement and your support for the Team Unity government. Don't tell me nothing about your father, your grandmother, your grandfather. No, it is what about you? What are you seeing? You know what the young people said to me? And I was shocked, honestly. They said, we are going to support Team Unity this election. And I said, can I ask you a question? Let me know, because I want to know why you are going to support Team Unity and put your X for me. They said, look at it. $500 poverty alleviation program. That's what they talk about. They say, we roof was bad, you come and we fix your roof. You ain't said nothing, you come and we fix your roof. Look at the infrastructure development in the country, and they say, we have money in we pocket, things good. They said to me, we understand COVID, but before COVID, country running good. And we know, because you are doing what you are doing, we know that once you get COVID under control, you are going to put money back into the people's pocket. I felt so good. And they said to me, let me tell you, it's most of the young people around here. That is what they're talking about. They say, you see this peace initiative? The best thing the country could have at this point. They said because the young people who were displaced now have an opportunity to earn a living and support their families. Isn't that what each and every one of you out there listening would want to do? Earn a living lawfully and support your family. That is what it is. And I'm saying to you tonight, we have the team behind here, ably led by our Prime Minister, Dr. Timothy Harris. I dare say the best Prime Minister in the region. And Timothy Harris will lead us into victory come June the 5th. And when June the 6th comes, we continue the work of the people. And so I end by saying, I am thankful and grateful for the good people of number 4 for reposing their trust and their confidence in me to elect me in 2015. And I want to thank them in advance of June the 5th for their support. And by the very token, thank them for giving me the opportunity to lead constituency number 4 after June the 5th with all my colleagues behind here, including the Prime Minister, Dr. Timothy Harris, who will lead the team again. God bless you and good night.